Hi guys, it's Miss Stefan. It's time for your vocabulary for this week. This is Unit 4. As always, you're going to need this chart in order to log your vocabulary words, their definition, and then any notes you may need on how you can remember that word. If you need this chart, go ahead and pause the video and ask me for it, and I will give that to you. Let's go ahead and get started. Your first word this week is bolster. Bolster is a verb and it means to support, to give a boost to. If someone was sick or in the hospital, someone might bolster their spirits by sending them a bouquet of flowers and a get well soon balloon. They would support them. They would give a boost to their spirits. They would bolster their spirits. Your next word is frivolous. Frivolous is an adjective, and it means of little importance, not worthy of serious attention, not meant seriously. I immediately thought of all of those silly things that you see on TV that they sell that are not meant to be taken seriously. They are not very important, that they are not worthy of serious attention, like the Barack Obama Chia Pet, or the neck exerciser, or the Snuggie, the blanket with sleeves, or the clapper, or the booty pop that takes your butt from flat to fab in just one pop. None of these things are very serious. They are all frivolous uses of your money. The next word is nonentity. Nonentity is a noun, and it means a person or thing of no importance. During the 1940s and 30s in Nazi Germany, Jews were thought to be non-entities. They were people of little or no importance, and Hitler thought to exterminate them from the planet entirely. They were non-entities. Your next word is obsess. Obsess is a verb, and it means to trouble, haunt, or fill the mind. When you're obsessed with something, you can't stop thinking about it. This woman was so obsessed with Barbie that she couldn't get it out of her mind and decided to devote her life to trying to look just like Barbie doll. So she had multiple plastic surgeries to look just like her. So she had her nose done and her lips done. You can see her eyes were done and her makeup looks just like she's a Barbie doll, a living Barbie. She was obsessed with how Barbie looks. Your next word is ornate. Ornate is an adjective, and it means elaborately decorated, showily splendid. So it's highly decorated, it's showy, it's gaudy. These are called Fabergé eggs, and they were made in Imperial Russia. The Tsar of Russia at the time was a huge fan of Fabergé eggs because he was very rich and his wife loved them. You can see they're decorated in gold and diamonds and pearls. They usually have something hidden inside of them. They are ornate in how they are decorated because of all of their jewels. Your next word is peruse. Peruse is a verb, and it means to read thoroughly and carefully. You would want to peruse any kind of legal document or legal book very carefully. You would want to read it with a magnifying glass. Make sure you don't miss a word because it is of high importance. You would want to read it thoroughly and carefully. Peruse. Your next word is porous. Porous is an adjective, and it means full of tiny holes, able to be penetrated by air or water. A sponge is porous. You can see it is filled with tiny little holes here, and that's why it can take on water. You can fill a sponge full of water. It is able to be penetrated by water. It is porous. It is not a solid thing. It is filled with tiny holes. Your next word is prone, which means lying face down, or it can also mean inclined or likely. You might see pro basketball players or any kind of athlete wearing some kind of supportive equipment like knee braces because they might be prone to injury because they've hurt that limb before. So if somebody has hurt their knee or had knee surgery, then they are prone to hurting it again. They are inclined to hurting it again. So they may wear a brace when they play basketball so that they can prevent injury again. Prone. Your next word is residue. Residue is a noun, and it means a remainder, that which remains when a part has been used up or removed. A lot of dishwashing liquids will advertise that they get rid of residues. Residue could mean like grease, so that has been used up as the thing that you've eaten or the thing that you have had in the dish, and it leaves behind this greasy residue. It's the remainder, that which remains. And dishwashing liquid is designed to get rid of that residue so that you just have a clean dish and you no longer have a residue. Your final word is sustain. Sustain is a verb and it means to support, to nourish, to keep up. A lot of people will can their own vegetables and fruits in the summertime and in the autumn so that they can sustain themselves without having to buy fruits and vegetables out of grocery stores. So it's a lot cheaper for them. They can support and nourish and keep up for themselves during the winter, and they can eat their own products and they don't have to rely on other people. So they are self-sustaining. They can nourish themselves. All right, guys, that is your list for this week. Don't forget to write down the date of your test, and don't forget to use our Quizlet link, which is on Canvas and under the Unit 4 page. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask me. Have a great week. Bye.